How do you rip your packs?
How do I rip my packs?
Or do you go down the back, or do you open like
For like One Piece and Vanguard, the intended
Oh,
manufacturer way.
When are we getting a theme song, man? I want a theme song. Rock the lands. All right, welcome back to Locals, guys. Episode 8. Never thought we'll be here. I say that every time because I don't think we're gonna be here. Episode 8. This episode we're gonna talk about the overall year 2024. How everything went. What good products we had came out. What good events came out. What bad products came out. I love talking about bad products and what bad events were there for us. Good things happened in the shop and bad things happened in the shop. Who left? Who came in? I think you were here 2024, right? All
Yeah, I
24?
was here.
The whole 2024?
Yeah, all of 2024.
Okay, so it was your full year here. Yeah, let's talk about the year. We can go off of, let's go off staff first. That's how Alex talk about staff. Staff. Who did we get this year?
We got everyone that was after me, I guess.
Who's
right?
after you?
So that would just be Reese and Kyle.
Reese and Kyle. Yeah, Reese and Kyle. And then we lost Udave.
Yeah, lost
so Udave became a nurse or I don't know, a caretaker. So you want to go do big boy things. So good luck to Udave. So yeah, 2 new staff and 1 lost staff. And yeah, everything's. I think we're having a lot of people. We had a Christmas party last Monday.
Yeah.
You guys went to Shakey's. I came a little late, so I didn't go to Shakey's. How was that?
It was Shakey's.
It was Shakey's.
Good.
We bought, I think, like a party deal. It was like,
Yeah.
like 15 pizzas and like 30 chickens.
Yeah,
and,
it was-
and 3 pounds of Mojos.
It's an insane amount of food.
Yeah, I came back from a flight that day around 6 p.m. Landed. I got back to the shop around 8 to do the gift giveaway. We did a a white elephant.
Yeah.
We did it with this every year for the last 2 years, where I buy the gifts for everyone, and then they do white elephant with it. And this year they did it hiring order. So whoever got hired first, and then to the last person got hired. So I think Kyle was last.
Yeah.
And Kyle got probably the best prize was just a massage gun.
Yeah.
So it was kind of crazy. But yeah, so last year we did reverse order. I think you were one of the first ones, right?
Yeah.
And then Steven was next. So yeah, next year, I don't know if I want to do the gift giving next year. I might have you guys go get the gifts, and I'll give you guys $20, and you guys go get or whatever you guys want to go get, and we'll put it in a white elephant.
Oh, like everybody?
Yeah. So
That's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
so I'll let you guys buy because I think it was really hard for me to buy for 18, 19 gifts
Yeah,
that are different.
that's-
Yeah, it was kind of hard. And then Lulu packed everything. So yeah, it was pretty fun. But like I said, I got back to the from the flight. And on they're like, Dennis, you want food? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take a slice or 2. No, there was like 8 boxes of food. There was like 4 boxes of pizzas,
Yeah.
and the boxes were filled up to the top. It was like slice, and then it's not the small pieces. Those are like the 18 inches, like the
Yeah, it was the big
big
pizza.
pizza, large pizza, like Costco size. And then there was like 2 boxes of Mojos, just full
Yeah.
Mojos, and then 1 box of chicken. So yeah, it was a lot of food left over for I think 13 people went because I think some people were sick. Like Steven was sick. Adam had some family stuff. Who was sick? Herrera didn't go.
Kyle didn't go.
Kyle didn't go. Yeah, and Reese was sick.
Yeah, Reese was sick.
Reese was sick. But yeah, I think for 13 people, there's still a lot leftover food. So even if everyone came that day, I think we'll still have leftover food. And it was Monday night. We
Yeah.
closed around 3 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
And then we got there around 4. Came back to the shop around 6, 7, and they playing Hold'em for a bit. Texas Hold'em, and and after that, we cut the game like a little early, and then stopped the game a little early, so we did the giveaway, and then had to head out after because I had a ride setup thing taken care of. Yeah, I think Shakey's was fun. I saw Murillo spend a lot of money.
He actually didn't spend that much money.
He didn't?
Yeah, he kept playing like that one game where you drop like some balls into some cups, whatever. You get all 50 in, you get 500 points.
520. Okay.
And he hit that jackpot at least like 6 times.
Oh, he just
yeah,
goated it.
he was gaming it out.
Oh, okay. If you guys don't know what Shakey's is, it's kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese's. And if you guys know Chuck E. Cheese's, it's like a
Like a Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's. If you know what that is, I can't help you there. You get you play games, you get tickets, and you claim on the prize wall. And I think he saw a plushie on the wall.
Yeah.
And he was like, I want that. And then he started playing the ticket games, and he was the only one playing actually, because no one else was playing. But he ended up getting the plushie, and I don't know how much he spent. But apparently Matt says not that much in the equivalence of like what we thought it was. But yeah, that was Monday, and then we had Tuesday, Wednesday off. Christmas Eve and Christmas off. How was Christmas?
I was sick.
that's right.
I was deaf sick.
Yeah. So after the pizza party, you were sick.
Yeah.
I think Steven got you sick.
Yeah,
'Cause
Steven
Steven
got
didn't go to the Shakey's party.
Yeah, he was sick.
Yeah, he was sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you were dead Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I was just
Thursday.
in bed dying.
Yeah. And then I think you've been sick a lot like this last month.
I have been getting a lot of sickness.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And
kind
then
of
I
weird.
recover, and then I
Get sick again.
get sick again. Yeah.
Yeah. So you were called off Thursday.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then Friday came back.
Yeah.
And then the weekend came back. You didn't do much. Any cool gifts?
No, actually, our family doesn't really do gifts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just eat together.
Oh, what did you guys eat?
What did we eat?
Porridge, because you're sick.
Yeah, I had soup. I was eating soup for 3 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What did I do? We had a Christmas party at my wife's house, my wife's uncle's house, in Walnut, and we did a little gift exchanging there. And then we did a gift exchange at my parents' house, and my mom gives me underwear, which I always need. So yeah, it's kind of weird. My mom gives me
Goated mom.
I need underwear, mom. So she was giving me clothes. So yeah, we did a little thing at my parents' house, and yeah, and then on the day after we did chubby cattle with the friends. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool, chill Christmas because I've been traveling a lot. Came back from Kansas. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's it for staff and holiday parties. I don't think any events happened that past week. It was pretty chill in terms of like actual events. We had a lot of people come in. It was crazy amount of people, like Mondays, Saturdays, Sundays. It's been like really, really busy at the shop.
Oh yeah.
Like on weekends, we usually, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we usually have 30 people on staff. I feel like sometimes that's not even enough. Yeah. Especially if someone's buying, like, and people queued up buying, like on Sunday. Adam was like queued up for like 4 people, like nonstop. Yeah. And like even when he's queued up, like me and Reese are still busy, like doing sales. So sometimes I feel like 3 is not even enough. We might get a 4th. But it seems so inefficient to get 4. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, like how it's been so busy this past like month, and ever since like Thanksgiving, I feel like. I don't know, you felt that way.
I feel like every time I work, it's always busy, no matter what.
Must be the Matt. Like, oh, Matt's here. I'm gonna go see Matt.
I'm gonna go sell my cards to Matt.
Yeah. So, and that's actually one of the reasons why we trained Matt to be a buyer, because it was just too crazy having just Johnny buying, and then even with Matt buying, it's still not enough. And now if Matt and Johnny are buying, you have a wall for Steven. Yeah. So it's like, oh man, what do we do? But, I mean, I guess it's a good problem to have, like to be busy versus like sitting there doing nothing. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe the card games are booming, or it's a lot of Christmas money and Thanksgiving money. I guess we'll see early January, February, see if it's an ongoing trend. If it's us, or maybe it's just them like having a lot.
I think it's only gonna get worse, to be honest.
Oh, you think it's?
I think that EV set's gonna come around, and we're all gonna get hit.
Yeah. It could be a combination of both, where like people like enjoy being here. We get a lot of regulars come by. Like right now, so today's the 29th, right? Christmas 30th, yeah, Eve, New Year's Eve, and tomorrow we're closed. New Year's Eve and New Year's we're closed. Same thing, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day we're closed. So everyone on the Monday today. Right now we're closed. We're the last ones in the shop. Everyone's like, "Oh, Happy New Year, Happy New Year!" And I'm like, "I see next year." I'm like, "What? Oh, we're closed tomorrow. I forgot." Yeah. So actually, this is episode coming out like in February. So,
I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I swear.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, "Oh," and a lot of them that came by. It was like a lot of people came by, just to stop by and say Happy New Year. Like Luke came by. I haven't seen Luke in a while, and yeah, and a lot of our One Piece customers come by and. It's Happy New Year. I'm like, oh, cool. Like to see, like we have a lot of familiar faces come by. It's kind of like joyful for me. So
yeah, it really gives a sense of, oh, this is a community area for sure.
Yeah, we built it, So I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, so maybe it is just us getting more popular, or it could also be the holidays that made more people come in. But I guess we'll see in January, February if it gets still busy. But yeah, that's it for the shop in terms of New Year's and staff. Let's talk about product. So I had Matt here get the inside scoop, the numbers, the formulas. So what did Jonathan say was the best set of the year?
He said that the best product that we've sold all year.
All year, yeah.
Yeah. He could not pinpoint a single product.
Really?
He said it's all of One Piece.
All of the whole category.
Everything One Piece.
Everything One Piece, the whole category.
Yeah. They all just sold so well.
Yeah.
And the store constantly just had low stock. Even like sets that I would deem as not as great, like OP08.
Yeah, I was bringing that up. OP08. That was probably the weakest set.
Yeah.
That's one with the Zoro in the front, right?
No, that's OP06.
06.
808 is the one with Rayleigh and
Okay, yeah,
Whitebeard.
the Rayleigh
Two
manga.
Legends. The Rayleigh manga, yeah. Yeah, but it still sold like pretty well.
Yeah. I think that one was the one where we didn't sell out on the first week, like sell out.
Yeah.
We still had a lot left over, where we were able to trickle it week by week. I think One Piece is one of the games that I don't know how to feel because it's a Bandai game. Like around this time is where Bandai starts like effing it up.
Yeah.
So if you guys are trying to think that One Piece is like a for sure money, I don't know. I can't. We've never been in this waters. So like right now, Digimon and Dragon Ball and Digimon, it will be going down right now at this exact moment. Second year, OP09 just came out. PRB came out. Same equivalent time to OP05 came out last year. So the second year, the strong last set, and then coming to third year, what happens to the game? Uncharted territories. Yeah. So hopefully it's strong. I enjoy the game. I think it's one of those like the funnest mechanically game, like balanced game in my opinion. Versus other card games, and like the pricing still okay. I think they need to switch out the Shanks soon because Shanks is kind of like
we're done with Shanks.
Yeah, I'm done with Shanks 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It just came out last year. I think they should keep it like not a Shanks. Like they should keep it someone inside the crew, like a Nami or
a Nami cereal.
Yeah, Nami cereal or Zoro cereal. Like I see someone in the crew, not Shanks. Like come on, dude. And Shanks it wasn't even playable, right? That card.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they should definitely change that card out. When your top 8 card is worth more than your cereal card, I mean something's wrong. So yeah, they hopefully change that out and it does a little better. But yeah, I think the game's still strong, right? OP09, you said it was like super exciting for you.
Yeah, I definitely think OP09 is. You know, how OP05 took off in a way.
Yeah.
I think OP09 is also taking off.
Yeah, and so many characters to play, so many new leaders to play.
Yeah.
So I think the game itself is strong. I think people felt like 8.5 came at really good times because 8 was getting kind of stale, right?
Yeah, 8 was very stale and on release too.
Yeah, and 8.5 came out, and then it was all these Dofi decks. And, yeah. I think them rejuvenating the game that speed is really great because sometimes you don't want to have set by set and like I can't keep up. But like I felt like if you want to play your 9 deck, you can play for a while, and then 10 comes out. So yeah, it's really strong. What do you think the best set was for sales wise?
For sales wise,
like overall, not just like One Piece, or it could be One Piece if you think it was One Piece.
I definitely do think it was One Piece. In terms of the amount of like product turnaround we had,
yeah,
definitely One Piece. Yeah. I think OP06 on release, was like also selling like extremely well.
Yeah,
because everyone wanted their Moria.
Yeah, the black cards.
Yeah.
So, I think One Piece actually is the reason a lot of these stores are staying afloat. Because like you get it like at the distributor price, and you sell it for like almost double. Is it inject of financial stability to your store if you're doing One Piece? Just because you're at a store. I think if One Piece wasn't around, a lot of these stores would not be as strong and prominent as they are right now. Which I don't think is a bad thing, but you see stores every week opening up now because of it, because they want to get One Piece allocations. Anything else besides One Piece you think was a strong set for you?
For me, definitely these last few Pokemon sets.
Yes. So Surging Spark specifically was one of the hottest sets of the year for whatever reason. We talked about this in I think episode 4 or 5 about like the demand and supply demand, the X curve. You guys take economics 101. Supply was just very, very low, and we can tell because we got cut like from 100 cases, we got only like 50 cases, so like at least half cut. I think because of that, it made an artificial price increase because supply is cut, demand is still there, price goes up. So I think that's the only set that was strong. Was there another set that was strong?
I think Twilight Masquerade was also a very strong set.
It was strong too. Yeah. That was like not strong Surging Spark. I think still like a $140, $150 box, right?
I think we're
on release.
Yeah, on release.
Yeah. So it wasn't like super as strong as Surging Spark, but it was still a pretty strong set. A weak set would be like Scarlet Violet base. That was so weak. It was like $100 on release, and for a base set to be that like you're thinking like new series, base set it should be high, but it was actually flopped. It hella flopped. base set, Scarlet Valley base, and what's the one after that?
Obsidian Flames.
Season was 3, I think.
Paldea Evolved.
Paldea Evolved, yeah, I think that was week 2. And then now it's actually going up now because you can't get anything else, so you have to go back to Obsidian Flames. I think people are asking for the Obsidian Flames ETB.
Yeah.
Right? The Charmander, like, oh, all of a sudden it's cool, you know? Yeah, that was also a strong set. Anything else?
Even Paldean Fates was very strong too.
Paldean Fates still strong because the Mew, right?
Yeah.
Like, this past weekend, 4 people asked me for Paldean Fates. And I'm like, nope, we don't have any. And we're only getting the bundles too. We don't have like anything else, no ETBs or anything. So yeah, I think that's a very strong set as well. How anything else?
In terms of any other game?
Yeah.
Oh, Vanguard Fated Clash. Was that this year? Oh, was that last year?
That was a good set.
That was a goated set.
Let me pull that up and see the year.
I honestly think that was like the best Vanguard set I've ever like seen in my life.
Yeah, Fated Clash was 2024, January 2nd.
That's correct.
Just the baseline. Fated Clash DZ01.
Yes.
That is what we call a release. Like a new series, new bangers, new era. New mechanic too, right? They have the little drive check,
the energy
thingy, the
brand new
thing. Yeah. Ooh, baby, Fated Clash is so good. Like you open a box, you cannot lose money.
It was impossible.
Yeah, you open a case, you just like made 3x for no reason.
You really did.
Yeah, and then because of the box topper, right?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
$40 box topper.
Yeah, $40 box topper, and then even with the reprint, it was still a pretty strong set, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fated Clash, ooh, that was a good set. So if they did that for Scarlet Violet, ooh baby, right? Ooh baby, but they just did it. So, I mean, I guess. Anything else?
I don't think any other Vanguard set this year could compare to Fated Clash.
Let me pull them all up.
Yeah.
So we have Fated Clash, Token Rambo, your favorite.
Yo, Token Rambo. Nothing could compete with Token Rambo's release.
Token Rambo. Illusionless Strife. Festival 2024, that was pretty strong too.
Festival 2024, definitely strong.
Definitely strong set.
I can tell because I've never seen a sealed product ever since its release.
Yeah.
No seal. The singles are still going up.
Yeah, still going up. Yep. But that's a side set, so you can't really compare that one. And then we have all the premium sets: Musketeer, Revenger, Drill Knights. Those are okay. Dimensional Transcendent, Sparkling Stars, Distant Showdown, Stardust Buster Blade, which I didn't get, and then Omniscient Awakening.
Yeah.
I think Omniscient Awakening wasn't too bad. We're sold out in store.
We are?
BT05. Remember you asked me, hey, is there any more cases? I'm like, it should be on the Gods of Wall. Do we put one away for the case tournament? I'm like, oh, no, we didn't. I guess it's the last case. And you put it in the wall. So we're out. We're out of OP05, DZBT05. So I think it was a pretty strong set. I'm not sure the singles was just pretty strong.
The market's not very strong, but people definitely were like, this was a set people were excited for.
Yeah,
so everyone bought a lot.
Yeah. So, so Festival was really good. Fated Clash was goated. And Omniscient. The other 3 were not too great, like Illusionless Strife, Dimensional Transcendent, and Distant Showdown. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was decent.
They weren't Fated Clash.
They weren't Fated Clash.
Yeah,
I mean, we're just on the high right now, right?
Yeah.
On the high. But those are pretty good sets. Like, the worst set I've seen was Clash of Heroes, and now it's okay.
Yeah, now it is a good set.
Okay. But at the time we had like 12 cases of that shit, and it was not moving.
Yeah.
And then I asked Bushiro, because they did that, and the next month they did another set. The next month they did another set. So if you guys don't know how pre-orders work for any card game, you have to pre-order things 3 months in advance. So if something comes out in December, we have to order in August and September. So we ordered Clash of Heroes, thinking like, oh, every 3 months, new set. But then Clash of Heroes, and then the set after that, which was Evanfall, Onslaught, and Flight of Chakraborty, they came out 1 month after each other.
Yeah.
And back to back. And I was like, well, who wants Clash of the Heroes if they're getting, Evanfall next?
Yeah.
Right? And then who wants Evanfall if Onslaught comes out next? So I was like, oh, I'm stuck with the first one that came out. I'm stuck with it, So we had like 8 cases of Clash of Heroes. And I asked Bushiro, like, why'd you guys do that? And he's like, you could have looked at the Bushiro calendar. I'm like, I'm not looking at JB. I'm like, what are you talking about? So like, oh man. So we got stuck with these Clash of Heroes, and that was like, I don't think it was a bad set. It was just like a product overload.
Yeah,
right?
we just had a lot of it.
Yeah. So then we had a lot of Evanfall, because I had to order like my usual 8 cases of it, and then Onslaught came out, and I'm like, Flight Chakraborty came out. I'm like, oh man, I'm stuck with stuff. But yeah. So that was Illusionless Strife, and the other 3 sets for Vanguard was not Clash of Heroes, so I'm glad. I'm happy with that. What did Jonathan say?
Jonathan said, Man, I wrote a lot of stuff here.
You took a lot of notes.
I did. I
Oh, piece of paper.
He had a very strong note towards Pokemon.
Yeah.
Saying, these last 5 months for Pokemon were like basically making up for the last 2 years of Pokemon.
Yes, I do agree that. So, like I said, with I'm gonna piggyback on that. One Piece saved a lot of car stores. I think Surging Spark saved a lot of car stores as well. They're just like, oh man, should I exit now? Like, I'm not making money. And then Surging Spark came out, boom. Surging Spark and Twilight Maxway. So Twilight Maxway was like the, and then
it's like the first act.
Yeah, first stab. Yeah, and then like it trickled a little bit of your debt, and then like Surging Spark came out and it's like boom. So and Paldea Face was good too. So those last 3 sets I think was really strong. So we had Twilight Masquerade, Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces came out in April, and Paldean Fates came out in February. Paradox Rift came out in November of 2023. So that was a pretty shit set. Crown Zenith was okay. That was a side set in October. 151 was a good set. October. Obsidian Flames in August of 2023. And then Paldea Evolved in June. And base set in April. So, yeah, I think he was right. Because before base set Scarlet Violet was Silver Tempest, which wasn't super strong, but it was okay, decent. You're only looking for Lugia, and so it's only been a year since Scarlet Violet came out. So for a car shop, all I can ask for is consistency, right? I don't need you to be a Grand Slam like Surging Spark, but I don't need you to be a Scarlet Violet base set.
Yeah.
So if I get like a Twilight Masquerade for every set, I'm cool with that. I'm chill. But yeah, anything else?
And the other thing that he wanted to talk about was Konami as a whole.
Oh, Konami.
He said something like, "Yeah, I don't want to say something that'll get us in trouble, but you kind of know what he's talking about with that."
Okay. Let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh now. Best set for Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm gonna list you for 2024. Let me list you a few products here, or all the products came out in Yu-Gi-Oh, and you can tell me if it was good or not on the shelves. So we have. Let me zoom out here. Speed Duel. Crossover Breakers, that was good. Core Century Bonanza, that was okay. Rage of the Abyss, Infinite Forbidden, 25th Anniversary Duelist 10, Battle Legends Terminal something, Rarity Collection 2, Legacy of Destruction, Speed Duel, oh my god. Legendary Box 2, Battle Legends Chapter 3, Phantom Nightmare, 2-player starter set, Maze of Millennial. See how many sets that was? I was like 13 different products I just named out, right? Like, keep it small. Like, I can't. This is product overload.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's too much, and a lot more reprints. Like, I don't care for like, what is this? Battle of Legends chapter whatever, and Speed Duels. What, I don't need it. Just stop giving me so many products. Just give me the main set, core sets, and we'll be good.
Speed Duels is cut now, right?
Yeah, it's good now. Thank goodness. Crossover Breakers was a good set. I think it was only good because of Weiss's Anaheim. Also, I think not that it was just good because of Weiss's Anaheim. I think it was overhyped because of Weiss's Anaheim.
Yeah,
it's still a pretty good set.
It is a good set.
Yeah, but I think Anaheim just made it crazy. Yeah. So for us, because we're vending Anaheim, we felt like 1.5x or 2x.
Yeah,
what it should normally be, which is pretty good already. Rage of the Abyss, Phantom Nightmares, and Legacy of Destruction. I think they were okay. They weren't too bad, right? Like we were selling out, restock every week and sell it again.
Yeah.
So not too weak, but we're not selling it at like crazy prices. We're making $75. We got it for like $60. So we're making $15 a box. It's like not crazy. But it's steady, right? I think the Rare Collection 2 was a flop.
Definitely.
Super flop. I think Rare Collection 1, when it came out, it was a flop at the beginning. And people were like, oh, actually, it's actually really hard to get these stuff because the pool is so big of cards. So Rare Collection 1 did really well. So we thought Rare Collection 2 was going to be really well. Not knowing that the prices on these boxes are insane. It was just like double the price of MSRP of Rare Collection 1. So that's why I think if they had the same price as Rare Collection 1, 2 would have been decent. But it was just too expensive. $100 box, it was just too expensive. And then Bonanza did pretty well. I don't know if it did well because there's so many rarity of everything and everyone cares, but yeah, just so many cards. The pool is so crazy. Yeah, so if you want certain rarity of your card, I think you get the single. There's no way you're pulling that thing. Yeah. So what was his thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh?
He thought Konami was really burning the community down by just reprinting things nonstop.
Yeah. So like I said, we just went over like 13 sets right here that came out, and you're just printing too much stuff. Like I said, product overload. Right? There's too much product. Another same problem that Magic had for the longest time until like recently. They had every set had a jump start, had a play booster, a collector's booster, a draft booster, the collector, the commander's decks, the bundles, the pre-release stuff, the side thing, the TV thingy, you know, like just that's 8 different products for one line of thing. So at least Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do that, but like they're just doing 8 lines like every year. So yeah, Magic, I think you could just take a page out of Magic's book and like kind of stop printing so much stuff and just or allocate these stores that aren't buying Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like One Piece, we order, let's say 100 cases. We only get 100 cases. We get, our allocated amount. So Yu-Gi-Oh's only card game that we just order wherever we want and we get the whole amount. So I think they should start allocating products, and then when supply goes down, demand's gonna go up, prices gonna go up. So I think it's good for everyone.
You think Konami's scared if they do something like that? They just shorten the supply. Some people just be like, oh, I can't get my cards. Guess I'll just stop playing.
I don't think anyone is complaining about not playing. I think if you have the money, if you want to play the cards, you're going to play the cards. Like the people that are complaining about it are seeing people that complain when they get reprints. It's like there's complaints to complain, right? They're complaining cards are too high, and then when they get reprinted, they complain that they lost their value on the cards.
Yeah.
So you're just complain. You can't win both sides. Kenneth this top 8 San Diego regionals, and you got an air fryer. So air fryer Crate King. So something has to be done with the pricing in Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh, because that's I don't know. You shouldn't
I don't
get
know
winning.
what's happening there.
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't know what's going on, dude. Like I think in another state, someone wanted like a Thanksgiving combo. Like they want a turkey, an air fryer, and like pot and pans and stuff. Like what are you guys doing? Like
honestly, I want pots and pans.
Yeah, but like it's like come on, man. Like
no one goes to Yu-Gi-Oh wanting that.
Yeah, exactly. No one wants that. Like I mean, we're adults now. Maybe you do want it, but like come on, like it's. At this point, it's a meme. They're doing for the meme. People don't know this, but when you try to change the pricing additional to what is traditionally give out, you have to get Konami's okay to give it out. So let's say I want to give out like a PS5. I'm not sure what the threshold is, but let's say for example's purposes, I want to give a PS5. I can't just give it out for regionals. I have to ask Konami, hey, it's okay for me to give out a PS5. So they're okaying these air fryers. Like, if I was Konami, I'd be like, what the hell are you guys doing? No, you can't okay an air fryer. That's ridiculous. That's a bad image for me, right? You should nip it in the butt. But for them to allow them to do that, I mean, they're making a mockery out of this game. And it's all over social media. People, like, I think there's a football player that's talking about it, like, does a podcast too, talking about, like, how Pokemon gives cash money, Magic gives cash money, and then Yu-Gi-Oh's giving out appliances. Like, it's a joke. At this point, like, Core probably did it as a joke just to push the buttons of Konami. It's like, hey, look, this is what you're giving out. Like, you guys are a joke. I believe the game is doing well. Like, I hope that this game lasts forever because like it was like my childhood game. But I don't know. Like, if you have these card games that are coming in hot with prizes, like I don't know what you can do. Like even Grand Archives pricing is pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just sucks. It just sucks that they're not taking the pricing part seriously. And you don't have to do that much. You just have print a card that's like something that people want. Like you don't have to give out cash money, right? The Pokemon One Piece gives out serial cards. So
yeah, just give us like a really high rarity Stardust. And then suddenly,
suddenly everyone will play, right? Or a high rarity Dark Fisher Girl.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me all these dragons I don't care about? Like right now, I think the prize is a normal monster dragon that's somewhat serialed, and like it's like $300. Like come on, yeah, I'm not playing for that thing. Even like Bushiroad's doing better, right?
Yeah, Bushiroad's doing better.
Yeah, they're giving out the token cards that now people actually want, right? Yeah. So what was the worst set of the year for you?
Overall,
all card games.
I think the problem with that, I can't remember because it's probably something I don't touch.
Check the shelf right now. What's still on the shelf?
Oh, it's gotta be Fusion World.
Oh, yes. Fusion World. Yep. Okay, let's go to Dragon Ball now. Oh man, Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball Masters is not too ball right? We don't have Dragon Ball Masters as much on the shelf. Yeah. Fusion World. Fusion World just like shat the bed.
Yeah. I think like I don't know what happened, but like some Master set that they printed, people actually wanted it.
Yeah. People are wanting Masters now. Like it's kind of crazy. Like we we have these Goku lovers out here that just want to get the God packs. So that's why Master sells. But Fusion World, I don't know what's wrong on that game. I feel it's gonna get the what was it, Battle Spirits hammer soon. It's not doing very well. It's not doing so well where I didn't write the name of the set in here. We just call it Fusion World 2, Fusion World 3, Fusion World 4. It's so bad that the Sebastian doesn't even change the name out here. Perfect combination. Raging Roar, Ultimate Advent, Ultra Limit. So yeah, Ultra Limit. I think we still have on the shelf.
Yeah.
That was on Black Friday on release. Black Friday sale, $40 on release. It's so bad. It tanked on release. That's kind of bad. And we actually asked the distributor, "Hey, can you take some back? I don't want any more." So yeah, Fusion World. I heard the game is it's better than Masters, but I guess like if you're gonna collect something, you're gonna collect Masters. So yeah, anything Dragon Ball was kind of shitter this year. Digimon was decent, right?
Yeah, Digimon picked up towards the end.
Yeah,
these last few sets have been pretty good.
Yeah, we sold out last few sets, and they're selling for over MSRP or like a little over MSRP. I think last set's like $120, right around there.
Something like that.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Like, and it's like a sleeper hit. Like, oh, it's come out this week. We have that. Like, this rectangle box in the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we sold out of it.
We sold out of it. Yeah, so it's like, I think it has a little niche, right, where people are playing it. So I think at DXN it's really popular there. I think in Midwest pop area is pretty popular. On TCG Player is pretty popular as well. So we're gonna keep ordering it because it's the single sell. For Dragon Ball, the singles are not selling. So even the God Rares are really hard to sell to a third party. But Digimon's doing pretty well. So I think it's just Dragon Ball, right? That's like the worst.
Yeah, just Dragon Ball and whatever's left of Battle Spirits.
I don't even think we're rolling Battle Spirits anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So New Arena, how's that doing?
I think it still needs time. I think it's still too early to tell.
I think on release it was super hype. Bleach and Hunter x Hunter did really well. Code Geass is doing pretty well. I think we reordered another three cases of that. I'm not sure how to look at the game yet. I'm not sure if it has the Weiss treatment or it has a competitive Weiss collector treatment or it has a playability treatment.
I can't tell either. Yeah. I'm waiting for like some national tournament or something. Maybe this weekend.
A national. Yeah. I think a lot of my friends are flying out there to get the LCQ for LCQ for One Piece. If they don't get in, they're playing Union Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Union Arena is open invite. Yeah, so we'll see the player count for this weekend. It is nationals for January 6th, 5, 6, for in Orlando. So we have a lot of players going out there. So good luck to all the ProjectCCG players. But yeah, we'll see with Union Arena. We'll see. I don't even know what they're giving out for pricing. Do you know?
No idea. Probably
is it cereal, Ichigo, or something.
It could be.
Yeah. So I don't even know what they're giving. So I know a lot of people that are buying at our store are on the Weiss treatment. They want to get the cereal cards and the So there's only so many anime card games you can have until it's kind of like washed, right? Because that's what happened to Weiss right now. Weiss is kind of in the shitter.
Yeah.
So we used to order like 6 to 8 cases of Weiss of any set. For good sets like Hollow Live, we'd order like 12 to 16 cases. And now we're ordering like 1 case of everything, and if it's a good set, maybe 4 cases. So 2 masters. And even that, like I feel I might want to cut that down even more. But we get those little anime people that comes in and buy and goes to Anime Expo. So I don't think it's a bad investment, but I think if I'm waiting for Anime Expo to sell my stuff, I'm not like
it's not worth
the time. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Even like a set that I thought would sell like really well was like a Freyrin.
Yeah, Freyrin. How's that? I don't.
I feel like we still have a lot of product for Freyrin.
You still have Freyrin? Yeah. So also another good set that did well in the past was Dengeki Bunko.
Yeah.
We still have that in the shop. I ordered like 8 cases of that thinking it was gonna be hot because it was hot for the first 2 sets. Even now, like the English sets are like super expensive, the boxes. But I think that set just flopped. I think Weiss needs to do the same treatment as Pokemon. We need to allocate Weiss products because if everyone can order unlimited, then like the cards get saturated and like there's too much product in the air. This all happened when everyone was opening Weiss on Whatnot, and everyone became a vendor all of a sudden. So everyone became a store, and it started with is it wrong to pick up a girl in the dungeon?
Oh,
Danmachi?
Danmachi.
That was when I saw that. those cereals were like $50, that's when I knew like, oh, this is we're on the decline now. We gotta cut the orders. So yeah, after that, it hasn't been the same since Danmachi. Every set's been kind of weak. The card, even the playing, right? There's not many places that host Weiss tournaments. Not like there were many to begin with, but now I don't even know of one that's hosting Weiss, right?
No, but at the last BCS I went to, the Bushy Road Regional, there was a surprisingly large amount of Weiss players.
Which one? Which regionals?
The one,
NorCal?
Yeah, NorCal.
Oh, okay, that was on Sunday, right? Sunday.
Yeah, that was like a day
two.
two, but
Yeah.
I don't know the exact number, but it was enough to have like
7 rounds.
No, 7 rounds of Swiss.
Okay.
Which is like at least the 200 mark.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think these guys come out of their closets to play. Like they're not playing regularly. Like, oh, there's an event coming up, I'll go play. Also, it doesn't help that entry's free. So like, yeah, you just go, oh, yeah, I'll get a free bag, a goodie bag. So yeah, they didn't. I don't know if they can ever fix that. I talked to one of the reps and they're like, oh, we can't shot us off in the foot by making it free. So because now you try to charge people, they're like, oh, it used to be free. But yeah, you would probably play, right?
I would pay for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So get these filthy casuals out here, man. Even the casuals who pay. Like even people who had a case tournament this past weekend for BT05, and the casuals paid to play. Like I don't think like Memo is like super hardcore player, but he paid to play. It's $30, not cheap. But yeah. So Weiss is not very strong at our shop. Maybe other shops is strong. People that do whatnots is still strong for you guys. If it is, congrats. Keep good luck. Hopefully, this keeps doing well for you guys. What else? Card games here. So I'm gonna go through the card games: Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, DBS, Digimon, One Piece, Bushu, Battle Spirits, Lorcana.
Oh, Lorcana.
How's Lorcana been?
You're
here on Fridays. No, you're not here on Fridays anymore.
Thursdays.
Thursday.
Lorcana's on Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, how's Thursdays?
Thursdays. In terms of our product, I know that it generally moves like okay. We don't have like an abundance overload. We still have a couple like boxes left here and there. That's a pretty normal amount.
Yeah, so I think the boxes prices are not too bad, right?
No.
Yeah. I think chapter 1 was insane, but after chapter 1 they kind of like balanced out. I think Lorcana singles are hard to come by. We don't get a lot of people selling Lorcana singles.
No, I think a lot of people hold their like staples and stuff.
Yeah, so it's not as fluid as One Piece or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe because they're not changing decks as often.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure like how the game works, but it seems like Lorcana singles are. I need more. Like I can't get enough of it. So yeah, that's a interesting game. They're on their first year. I think the first chapter came out in September 1st, 2023. So they're about a year and a half in now, or a year and 3 months in now. They're what's it called? Their DLC or their championship, their YCS version of yeah. That's doing really well. They're getting like crazy numbers, 1,500 players.
1,500 players.
Yeah, 1,500 players.
That's crazy.
They're capping. So that's all you can ask for as a new game coming out, right? Like the pricing is insane. I was talking to Ryan Song. He used to be one of our employees here. He went to the championship in Vegas because it was Vegas as well. They're degenerates in the gamble. And he said that as long as you get like X11 or something or whatever, because it's a weird system. As long as you hit that record, you're guaranteed a pricing, a top 64 pricing. So even though you're 65th, we had the same record as the 64th, you'll get that card.
Oh, that's really nice of them to do.
Yeah. So like, there's no such thing as like, oh, bubbling because I got 65th, right? You're not making day 2, but you're still getting that extra like price. Okay. Yeah, price for like hitting that record. My card's $500.
All right.
Yeah. So like, it's not that hard to get that rank, right? As long as you're competent, you can just keep playing. And yeah, so for a game that's capping out, pricing like this, or it's fair to everyone, I think the game's doing really, really well. I'm not sure how the meta is and like how easy it is to get product because I'm not that deep in the game, but it seems like everyone's enjoying themselves. Local scene for us for kind of up and down, right?
I think it's generally solid. There's just some weeks that people are like, they're busy or there's something else going on.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy how some weeks can be like 40 players, some weeks can be like 8.
Yeah, right? I think we do average around like 12 players.
12 players? Yeah. So like last week we had 20 players, and the week before that we had like 12. So like I think 8 players is a lot. So I don't know, maybe it's holiday season and like people are different places at different times. But if everyone shows up on the days that they show up, we have like a 64-man player. because it's just like that many players. Like some groups don't show up sometimes, and then it just like fluctuates. So Lorcana's doing well. So then let's go next one. Grand Archive. I don't know that game. I don't know if it's doing well or not doing well. What are your thoughts?
Well, we buy our sealed product, and all the sealed product's gone.
Yeah, I think these guys are degenerates.
They are. But I also think we buy like just enough for our little Grand Archive community.
Okay, so we're not over buying.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Grand Archive, the whole community is just a bunch of degenerates that just like love chasing that card. So I think it's what Weiss is supposed to be. So yeah, the card game itself, I don't know. I think the new set just came out for that. So let me see.
A little while ago.
Yeah,
From what I understand is that at least some players I talked to,
yeah,
the hype's dying down a little bit. They're a little tired of it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was like a ban list update recently.
Yeah.
But even like some players that, were playing Vanguard, switched to Grand Archive.
Yeah, Tim Hope.
They're back to Vanguard. That's crazy.
That's crazy. You never leave. So yeah, Mortal Ambition came out on October 11th, 2024. I think one of the biggest problems that Grand Archive has is that the releases are just so spread apart. Like I think the last set came out in May. McCurry Heart, May 17th, so 5 months.
5 months
of the same format. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 5 months. And before that was January 26th, Alchemist Revolution. So that's about 4 months. Like that's kind of crazy. And I don't know if that ban list or not, but it's. And before that, the last set was Fractured Crown, August 25th. So you're playing the same format for 6 months, dude, or 7 months. So yeah.
No wonder they're tired.
Yeah. So yeah, some weeks we get like 12 players, some weeks we get like no players. Yeah. And I think a lot of their online events are kind of hurting the local stores. The online events are taking the competitive players to play online because the pricing better as a regional. So why would I play the locals? I'm not hating on them. Go get your money. But I think that is hurting the local store or local scene. Yeah, I don't know the future of that game. It just seems like every year, every month that comes out, like, oh, we get a lot, and then no, we get nothing. So,
yeah. I actually think Grand Archive is going to be on a pretty stable path just because they have cash pricing.
Oh, you do? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, straight cash. So people will continue to play for sure.
Yeah. Until they don't have cash pricing, like Battle Spirits. Battle Spirits had cash pricing.
One
people
time.
still didn't play. People still didn't play. And now it's no cash pricing. So sometimes cash pricing isn't enough.
Yeah.
As Battle Spirits showed. I didn't think that was a thing, but I guess, yeah, it is. Like, it's kind of crazy. It was a 70-man event, and it was like $10,000 cash prizing. Like, what the hell? So if you're competent in the game, you got free money. And then last game is Shadowverse. I don't know. I really can't tell you if it's doing well or not.
Pretty sure it's not doing as well as they want it to be.
Not well? You think it's gonna get cut soon from the Bushiro family?
I'm waiting for the there's a Vanguard collab set that came out in Japan, and like every Vanguard player was like, "Oh, I'm playing Shadowverse now."
Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting for that to happen here,
and then we'll see.
And because if everyone's like, "I'm picking up Blaster Blade and Overlord," because Overlord was like the best deck in Shadowverse.
Yes.
So if that happens here, it could stick.
It could stick. So this is their make or break it moment.
Yeah, I think it is their make or break. In Japan, Shadowverse is doing well. Very well. Yeah,
Japan, I don't know. Well, just Japan, first of all. Vanguard is like number 3 in Japan. So, yeah, I keep taking a grain of salt, but Shadowverse is doing really well in Japan. I don't know with the new Hololive game that came out, how it's doing what now, since like everyone's a V8 lover.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think is doing decent. It's not like a dead game in Japan for sure. And then I played the last game, which is there's actually 3 more games. I just missed the whole thing.
There's so many games.
Yeah. Magic the Gathering. I think it's doing okay. How Sundays?
Sundays?
We had like 12-man draft tournament on last 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Thank you, Julian. Shout out to Julian. He's one group bringing all the people in. So yeah. The sets itself, I think it's trickles, it sells.
Yeah.
Foundation is a good set. Bloomburrow is a good set. I think Dustmorn was kind of weak, right?
Yeah, it was okay. But people still come in, they're like, "Oh, do you have Magic?" Yeah, I'll buy a few packs.
Yeah. I think there are the people that come in and then like they buy Magic like their cigarettes. Like, let me get a pack of cigarettes. All right, cool, man. Here's one pack of cigarettes. I got, going from like Yu-Gi-Oh, I've never seen black people just like buy 1 or 2 packs. Like you buy the box or you buy singles. You're not buying like 1 or 2 packs. You know, it's kind of all right. Here's your cigarettes, bro. And then I think Assassin's Creed would still have a shit ton of that.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be a good set. That set kind of flopped.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that is unlucky.
yeah. So let's go over Magic real quick here. Magic. So we had Foundations, Duskmourn, Bloomberg. Bloomberg did really well. Yeah. Assassin's Creed, Modern Horizon 3. Good set.
Good set.
Good set. Outlaws Junction. That one's kind of weak. Outlaws Thunder. I mean, it was okay. Cowboys. It was okay, right?
It was okay. It was okay.
It was okay. Yeah. It was not as strong as Bloomberg. Bloomberg was a really good set. And
people love their little animals.
Yeah. And then Murders Culver Man. I think we started there. We started at Outlaw. Yeah, we started at Outlaw. So Outlaw was our first like official set that we had out of store. So yeah, first year of Magic overall. I'm glad that we're trying to build something. Fridays, Sundays, pre-release tournaments, those fire. So I'm glad. So people are kind of knowing that we're here. They're selling Magic to us, and we're buying Magic. So I think it's just as it's not as fast as I want to grow it, but I think it's not bad. So I can't ask for more.
Yeah.
Right. I would like to have it grow fast, but you know it is what it is. Hopefully we don't have no one here is a Magic expert, right? We have Mr. Vanguard up here, and I don't even play card games anymore. But yeah, hopefully we get a Magic expert here, and maybe we'll get some more people. Which is why we had Julian. He does work here for us, but he's like been advocating us like crazy. And all we can do is just give good vibes out, and hopefully more people come by. All right, so that's it for Magic. Any last words, Magic?
Nope, no words for Magic.
Okay. Next one, Star Wars Unlimited. I mean, we're sold out on product. It's kind of crazy.
That's true.
So, I don't know where you guys coming from. So random Wednesday. Adam worked the shop. I think Johnny or someone was out, and Adam covered. Or Sebastian was out, and Adam covered. And then a group of people came by. It's like, oh, do you guys do Star Wars? And we're like, yeah, we guys people. And then now every Wednesday we have 8 people coming in and play Star Wars.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday.
Same group of 8.
It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you talk to them, right? Because you work this Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Like what's good? Give me the inside scoop with these guys.
They just want to come and play.
They just want to play area.
They just want to play Magic or play Star Wars, get the entry stuff, get their prizing. And you know, I think if we had sealed product, more sealed product, they would buy it.
Yeah. So is the promo good or something that they want to keep coming and play?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't ask?
I looked it up and I was just like, okay, they're all right.
They're all right, like $2 to $3 cards.
Yeah.
So there's this question that I always want to ask my customers, and it kind of sounds rude, like, why are you here? Right?
Go play Star Wars.
Why? Like, could you play this anywhere else? Like I'm saying that right now. It kind of sounds like an asshole, right? But like legit, like I'm asking like not to be an asshole. But like what brings you here, young son, young gun? Like yeah. So I
it's a big galaxy out there. You know, you came to our little star.
Yeah, you can go anywhere. You can go Pokebox down the street. Like, why you come here? Obviously, I don't want to say that, but in my head, I want to say that. So I don't know. You gotta finesse it somehow. It's like, oh, how's your day? Oh, you're busy. Like, are you from around here? And so trying to get it out of them. Like, and then you're like, why are you here? So yeah, it's a phenomenon right now with Star Wars. It's not a bad set. It's not a bad game because it sells. The first set sold really well. Sparks of Rebellion sold really well. Everyone sold out, and obviously it's a first set hype. Everyone loves it. Second set kind of flopped. Shadows of the Galaxy, and third set Twilight Republic did really well. So yeah, actually I don't know what's the next set because that came out in November. I gotta check this thing out. Update this list. And I think that is it. We have Union Arena. We already talked about Union Arena. And Pokemon JP. We don't carry Pokemon JP, but we did for Terrestrial Festival.
I only know the first word.
Yeah, Terrestrial something. Was the JP set for Prismatic Evolutions. Yeah. So something like that happens, we do carry the JP. Like 151, we carry the JP for that. And yeah, it's sold out in 30 minutes. Yep. So, and at a really high price. It was like $85 a box. But things that you can't get anywhere. The reason why we got a JP is because I couldn't trust customs coming in time. I would order the set to come out on the Friday, like Friday in Japan. So it'll ship on Monday, comes here Friday. in America, which is Friday in Japan's release date, and it just doesn't come. It comes like 2 weeks later, and now the box tanked from 85 to 55, and I bought it for 60. So it's like, well, thanks Japan. So I couldn't trust buying heavily, and I couldn't trust customs, and I couldn't trust prices holding because Japan can do a reprint whenever they want.
Yeah.
So we just got out of JP completely, unless it's like terrestrial or 151 where it's like super hot. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep it that way, unless we get this JP community. All right, so that's it for how our store did the last 2024 year. Good sets, bad sets, overall store input. We changed the store like maybe 4 times. Like
many times.
The outlay of the store is so, like every 3 months from now, you can come by and like, oh, the store changed. We had plushes out there. They're gone now. A bulk on one side of the tables. Now that moved to the other side of the tables, and now moved back to the other side of the tables. So now we have a whole bulk rack now. We moved the back for Black Friday weekend.
We still haven't cleaned that up.
Yeah, we still haven't cleaned it up. We have a new display case for the mats. Around the corner, we threw away the white couch. What else did we change up?
Started a podcast.
Yeah. Started YouTube. Go to more card shows. Matt's here filming. Yep. Matt's here everywhere. Matt's doing more social media posts. We're doing more like long form, short form stuff. Remote regionals. Yeah, we're doing a lot of things. Vending Shadowverse, vending Collecticon. So yeah, we're a lot of BGS. We're doing BGS now. Yeah, a lot of cool things happened with 2024. We got broken into.
So several times.
Yeah. Last time it happened was on Christmas Day. It was kind of crazy. Yeah. So you guys want to hear about that? You can comment down below. We'll talk about that next episode because it's kind of running long. But yeah, overall, great year 2024. What a year to end on a broken glass, broken into 2024. But overall, it's been a great year. 2025. Any New Year's resolutions? What do you want to see done?
At the shop?
Yeah, shop.
I want to do more types of videos.
Yeah, I actually think the way you cut film is actually like really enjoyable. Like the first 15 seconds, 30 seconds of the videos you make, like the
little clip.
Yeah, like we went to nationals, and then when you did the Card Shop Live, just that first 30 seconds, I like, oh, like all these little Easter eggs. Yeah. Like, you work here, you can see them. And then you get to see everyone's faces. Like, there's a lot of people who don't know like all the stuff here. Like, you don't know who Yaman is. Like, who the hell is that?
Oh, they're gonna know. They're gonna know. Watch out for Yaman.
Yeah. So I actually want to do maybe a player interview with maybe you sit down with them and like talk about them a little bit, because I do want to highlight what they do here and spotlight the things they do, because a lot of things happen here that you guys don't see. Like you guys see Matt all the time. You guys see like Justin and Reese and Johnny, but you don't see like the Yamans and Vincents out back there that pull your cards and make sure your order's okay. Because a lot of you guys order online. You guys don't know who's packing your orders. Matt's not packing the orders.
No.
So yeah, what else?
Besides that, I think I'm doing a lot of traveling next year.
Oh yeah, you're going to Japan.
Yeah, I'm going to Japan next year.
Yeah. Vancouver.
We are going to Vancouver.
Booked already?
No, I'm waiting for the prices to drop a little
When's Vancouver?
bit. That's not this weekend, but next weekend.
Oh, it's coming up already, dude.
Yeah, it's that soon.
Oh, okay, dang. So
not better tickets.
This will be after. You guys are hearing this after that. This podcast come out after you guys come back from that.
Probably, yeah.
Probably, yeah. So who be back in Vancouver already when you guys hear this podcast? Vancouver's coming. Yeah, what else?
Besides that, I haven't planned my year past March. Actually, yeah, past Japan, nothing. I don't know anything what's happening past that point.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope we get more long form stuff out here. A lot of short forms. Podcasts. Hopefully, we get to number 9. I remember that would be at 8. We were really inconsistent with the recording. People are sick. Holidays. Doesn't help that we film on Mondays and then Tuesday, Wednesdays it's a holiday, so it's not coming out. Yeah, I enjoy being here and talking with you. It's been great. Every week we get a recap on the store and new products coming out and things that I'm not here all the time, so I get to see from your eyes on what was good and stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully for me, I hope we can do real regionals, not remote regionals. So we're prepping you up for that. More vending events. I think we're gonna go more front row shows like you went to. You get to film more on those shows. I think you still have footage from front row that nothing has. No one used anything yet.
Yeah,
right?
no one used anything yet.
Jonathan hasn't done anything with it. I think it's because we're just so busy at the shop the last few weeks. Like he's had time to cut it up. Especially you work like a 40-hour shift and you don't go home and edit more. We pretty much did almost every category of card game. Oh, sports. I do want to get into sports, but it's a really hard category to get into when products are really expensive. We do get a lot of people coming for sports though, like, to buy. So maybe I'll tell Justin to buy more variety, because then I think last couple weeks people were asking for like baseball, but like can't buy like a $300 box. So we maybe got like the $10 packs or $5 packs. So more variety for sports. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the podcast. Happy New Year to you guys. It's probably come out next year. Next year, 2026.
Most definitely. Yeah, 2026.
Yeah, hopefully get to 9. We're at 8 right now. My goal is to get to 10, and then from there we can all disappear. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys watched episode 8 all the way through. Let us know down below. You guys watched all 8 episodes? Let me know down too. Oh, shout out to my good friend John. I saw him at a little tea on Valley. It's a boba shop, and he said hi to him. Give a shout out to him because a lot of his things that he did is why I'm here. So you guys don't know that, but he was the one that actually brought the Yu-Gi-Oh deck to tennis practice, and then we're here 13 years later. So yeah, shout out to him. Big shout out to him. So we wouldn't be here without him bringing that Yu-Gi-Oh deck that one day, smashing me, because that just yeah.
To think this all started because he smashed you real bad.
Yeah, he smashed me real bad on the tennis court. So yeah, hope you guys have a safe New Year's. Hope to see you back for next year, and I'll see you guys next one. Oh, water. Hopefully get Fiji.
The ProjectCCG to sound like
Rocket Lands.
rockets would be cool. Rockets are in theme. Yeah. Maybe instead of like a rocket blasting off sound, it's just the sound of someone ripping a pack.